So we have finally got the new update for Ready or Not. Now at the moment this is only out for the people who own the supporter edition. They did say it will be out for everyone soon, so my guess would be in the next couple of weeks. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. Now this is a pretty big update and there's a lot to go through, so I'm going to skip over the boring bits and just show you all the interesting stuff. But before we do that, I'm really trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the year, so if you could hit that subscribe button, that would be absolutely awesome. I'd really appreciate that. Alright, let's get into this. So at the start of the patch notes, they start off with saying, "Attention officers, back in June we released our biggest update to date. Little did we know that the Atom release was going to take that throne right away, featuring 5 new levels, 4 new weapons, new AI behaviors and much more. Let's dive right in." So starting off, new levels, Agency, Data Center, Ridgeline, Hospital, Importer, entire rework of all existing levels lighting to new PBL standards for realism, all visual effects like muzzle flashes, flashlights and other gameplay related lights are also reworked to fit the PBL, so they may appear very bright in modern maps that do not follow this. So I just want to show you a quick video of the new police station and officers and just to show you what the new lighting looks like. Alright, so I've just jumped in, this is the first time seeing this. This is the new office, a lot more detail. This looks really, really good. So we'll go for a walk around and just see if there's anything else that's new. Again, locker room is the same, just a lot more detail, a lot more stuff laying around the bench. Still got the vending machine. So new lighting in the kill house. Very red. So they got rid of that green that was down here. It's made everything red now. Righto. These guys are here. Don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. Yeah, the lighting in here looks awesome. That's a big difference. Alright, let's look around a little bit more.
Hands up, do it now!
Okay, I've still got the SWAT 4 voice lines installed as well, so we won't hear any of the new ones just yet. Let's just go back up the top. Mod.io has also had an update. It seems like a lot of those issues that were happening has been fixed. I still do recommend to install mods yourself using Nexus. But anyway, it seems like they have fixed a lot of the issues. Alright, so for some gameplay updates. Ammunition, spalling and ricochets. So it looks like we're going to get ricochets and spalling. Spalling happens when bullets hit steel surfaces thick enough for them to not penetrate. And then ricochets, obviously if you hit it on an angle, it's going to ricochet. Then it also says steel armor will cause spalling when hit. It will not cause injury to the wearer, but anyone around the spalling radius will receive damage. Every ammunition type will have its own chance of ricocheting. So that's a really cool update there. Arterial bleeds. Hitting an AI in a spot that has major arterial veins can cause them to start bleeding, severely injuring them and dealing damage over time until they succumb to blood loss. Every ammunition type has its own chance to cause arterial bleed. New gore effects. Decals now stick to AI properly instead of projecting on their models. Bullet holes in AI will cause blood to seep around the wound and clothing slowly. Headshots now cause head deformation. Blood splatters on walls may be animated with blood trail effects. Incapacitation. AI now has a chance to fall into incapacitation when shot instead of outright dying. Incapacitated AI must be reported to TOC pending on additional voice acting. SWAT will use civilian incapacitation report lines for now. So there's going to be new voice lines updated for that at some point. Also some new updates with the toggle leaning. Restricted Q and E leaning degrees to 15 sideways instead of 40, matching the third person leaning much more accurately and preventing players from peeking suspects without exposing their bodies. Slow down alt leaning to prevent lean spam and allow more accurate leaning increments. Increase damage for 7.62 ammo variants. Increase limb damage for JHP ammo variants. They have fixed bullet exit effects appearing even when rounds are not fully penetrating. Fixed injured screen blur effects not fading while the player is moving. I've had that happen a lot, so that'd be good to see that being fixed. So this next section will be going over AI. So new, completely rebuilt civilian and suspect AI. They now use a mathematical system to weigh and make continuous decisions they deem are best for their current situation and objective, instead of randomly choosing actions to take. So it looks like we're also getting factions. So it says faction system. Each AI in every level can now have a unique behavior specific to that level, and each individual NPC can act differently than the other. Some AI can have a faction leader. Arresting or killing the leader may cause morale drop for the rest of its faction. So that to me just says that the AI are getting a whole lot smarter. Improvements with AI. Suspects AI now use animations to aim and lower their weapons instead of a simple blend between the two poses. This locks their raise to aim behavior, causing fewer issues related to snap shooting. So again, I hope that's going to help with the John Wicks. AI will play appropriate reaction animations when encountering players. Suspects no longer immediately raise their weapons to shoot if they don't expect your arrival, and depending on their personality, they might be more easily scared than others. AI now use a movement blend system. They will have the accelerate first from walking before moving at their maximum speed. So for the suspects, new hostage taking. Some suspects can take hostages by using them as a human shield. Use grenades to break them up or risk an accurate shot to take them down. So they posted a few videos a couple of weeks ago showing new hostage situations. So this is what they're talking about there. Alright, so going on to new weapons. The P90, MP7, SPC9, M11 Compact or M11 Compact. Bullet penetration values have been reworked for more consistency. Material parameters, thickness and bullet velocity is now calculated. Improved bullet zeroing to optic dot over distance. New SRS model, new pistol flashlight model, and SMGs now have their own unique flashlight models. 3P grip poses. Players now hold onto grips properly in third person for those 6 screenshots. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's going to be really good for making thumbnails. Significantly increased damage for 7.62 ammo variants. Increased limb damage for JHP ammo variants, which they already went over at the start. So some fixed death animations. AI will play death animations when dying instead of playing a full ragdoll. These improve sync between AI death poses in multiplayer games. So it looks like they've changed up the scoring for maps. Remove the requirement that all civilians must be reported to pass a rescue of all civilians objective. There's also been some new UI loadout updates, but nothing really exciting, honestly, to go over. They've fixed some things, but again, nothing too exciting. New voiceover, many new voice lines for variety of situations. Increased frequency of random AI idle chatter. So we're going to hear more people talking around the maps, I guess. New sound effects, tons of new weapon sound effects, new level sound effects, bullet spalling sound effects, and gore sound effects. So reading through and looking at it, it looks like there's a lot of new sound effects being fixed and added. I won't go over all of them because there is quite a lot, but they've just added stuff to Club, Dealer, Gas, Mess, Penthouse, and Ridgeline. You can turn the music off in the DJ booth on Club now, which is pretty cool because that music does get very annoying. But yeah, there's a lot of new changes with that. So that pretty much wraps up the whole thing, all the patch notes. I did skip over a few things, but again, it's nothing major. And the stuff that I did skip over, it's just all these little details that you will end up finding out for yourself as well. If you did find this video helpful, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't, or if you didn't like the video, thumbs down, that's perfectly fine. Give us a comment if you do have the supporter edition and you're playing it. Let us know what you think. Again, I think it will get released to everybody in the next couple of weeks. If you're really feeling nice, subscribe. That would really mean a lot. And thanks for watching.